You know, yung sound niya, the presence, and then finally when we met her, ulit, sabi namin, my God, this is it. We should prepare, and of course, sino pa ba yung tatawagin natin is yung perennial, you know, mentor and advisor and, you know, composer, Junji Marcelo. So let's work again with Junji kasi they're a perfect combination. So, Kuya Junji, thank you very much. And to Cornerstone, who's managing Zia. Again, Cornerstone has been a very good partner for the past 20 years, Erickson. So, ano yan? So, I think Zia is in good hands. And Jaja, thank you very much for allowing Zia to be a part of the ABS-CBN music family. So, welcome Z, we love you.
Anyone else would like to have a message, Sir John?
Of course, Zia, sobrang kaming excited for you to be finally part of Star Music. Siyempre, maraming times na nagkatrabaho tayo in the non-exclusive capacity, pero this time talagang ito na, you're an exclusive recording artist of Star Music, and ang daming full circle moment kasi we're releasing a brand new song na sinulat ng signature writer mo, which is Kuya Junji, from Ako Na Lang to Reto Na Naman. Bakit Di Ka Crush din na naging soundtrack ng Star Cinema. And yun nga, pag narinig mo kasi yung boses ni Zia, it's one of its kind. Fearless, stand alone, nag-iisa lang, walang katulad. Kaya sobra kaming proud sa Star Music to finally call you our artist. And again, welcome sa Star Music, and excited kami sa marami mo pang i-record na songs and songs that you've actually written yourself. So excited din ako for the world to hear yung mga songs na sinulat mo, and napakagaganda. Swerte ko na narinig ko siya before marinig ng iba. So abangan nyo yan. So magaganda yung mga songs ni Zia.
Yes.
I've always been a fan of Miss Zia. Well, Zia. And I have nothing else to say, but I'm so excited to have her part of the Star Music family. And as a fan, I'm so excited for the music that she's about to share to the whole world. So abangan po natin yan next year. Right? So yeah, thank you so much.
Gusto ko abangan natin next year, right? may assurance. Pero siyempre, we'd like to get a few words from our Cornerstone family as well. Sir Jem.
Ayan. Okay. Unang-unang congratulations, Zia. Alam mo, from Cornerstone, we are excited to have you also in our family because you are one of the artists that we really appreciate. We enjoy your voice. You have a very unique talent, very unique voice. And ang exciting kasi ang dami pang pwedeng gawin, ang dami pa natin magagawa together in terms of spreading quality, great music. At alam mo, napakapalad natin kasi we're doing this together with one of the best and hottest music labels in the Philippines, Star Music, of course, Sir Roxy, and of course, si Jonathan. So it's really such an exciting time, you know, partnering with them for such a great artist as you are. So congratulations in advance, and we're excited to announce a lot more things, a lot more exciting projects for you, especially for the coming year.
Thank you so much, Sir Jeff. Pero siyempre, this moment wouldn't be complete without hearing a message from Zia herself. Zia, baka may message ka for your new journey?
Yeah, sure. You good?
Sir Erickson, may message po kayo for Zia?
Sige. Actually, nung lumapit sa amin for a meeting si Zia, we were very, very, very excited kasi fan kami. So, ang sarap mag-manage kapag fan ka ng isang artist. And now, this is just the first ng maraming mangyayari. So, we were just waiting for the launch of the single and to partner with Star Music. Alam namin na marami kaming magagawa for you. So, congratulations! Yeah.
Well, Tita Nene, baka meron po kayong mensahe? Lagi daw sila magkausap, kaya alam natin yung message. Pero syempre, Zia, baka may message ka for your new journey, new beginning here at Star Music.
Ayun, yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone, Star Music, Cornerstone, everyone here, Nene, and everyone here today sa Dolphy Theater. Thank you for making it. I know it's like, there's a lot going on in our country, in the world today, so I really appreciate that like you came out and took the time to pay attention to little old me. You know, this is just like what I do. You know, we just work here to entertain And so I just want to thank you for making the time. I'm sure there are more pressing matters in the world right now, but this is important to us. We all worked very hard to get here, so I'm very grateful lang din for everyone who put the work here together from start to Cornerstone, everybody. My mom's here, my husband's back there somewhere. So all you guys making the time. Sir Junji is here. So ayun, thank you very much. Just very, very grateful to be here after a long, long time. Thank you.
Yes, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, Zia Quezon is now part of the Star Music family. There you go, and as requested by our media friends, please take a stand and please turn your attention forward para a quick photo op for our friends of the media. There you go. Starting her new journey here with Star Music. Zia Quezon, everybody. Ayan, thank you once again, Zia Quezon and all of our esteemed executives. Maraming salamat po, and you may now take your seats off stage if you will. Thank you po so much. Pero hindi pa tayo dyan nagtatapos. Ang dami natin pasabog para sa inyo, guys. Abangan nyo lang. We have so many surprises bukod sa contract signing natin. We got the launch. And we got one little surprise na hindi nyo pa alam na mangyayari ngayong araw na ito. And to everyone here, please sit back and enjoy as we share the exciting surprises that Zia Quezon has prepared for all of you. But before anything else, we'd like to shout out, syempre, Behind the Bar for sponsoring our cocktails for today. Maraming salamat sa inyo. And I'm sure you guys are all wondering, ano ba yung connection ng cocktails na yan with the launch of Zia Quezon? Pero mamaya po, makikita natin, malalaman po natin kung ano talaga yung connection. Pero ngayon, we are preparing something very special para sa inyong lahat. Tama. As we all know, today is truly a special moment for Zia, not only because of the contract signing that we just witnessed, but also because of her highly anticipated comeback with Reto na Naman. Siyempre, after unforgettable hits like Ako Na Lang and Bakit Di Ka Crush na Crush Mo, Zia continues to give voice to that bittersweet longing for love, and it's the kind of music that we all agree that can make us feel lahat ng emotions natin sabay-sabay. Yan. And I'm sure you guys are all eager to know. Zia, you may have a seat.
Sila Sir Jonathan and sila Sir Rox, they sent me this parang 2018 pa from Sir Junji. Sir Junji yung nagsulat ng kanta. Nahanap ko siya sa email ko. So parang for a while, parang nagbanda ako, ganyan. Busy ako sa paggawa ng bahay, ganyan. So parang kinasal ako. So parang busy lang ako with life. And so yun, nahulungkat ko siya sa email ko recently, and when we met, parang buti na lang si Sir Junji, he saved it for me. Kasi nagtatahin, siya and everything. He's very parang sought after as a composer. So parang buti na lang tinabi niya for me. And so, ayun, just very lucky that it was still available to sing for me.
And with that, I'd like to get a few words from Sir Junji, if it's possible, Sir Junji. Ayan.
Yay!
Sir Junji Marcelo, everybody.
Hello. Nasyak ako. Yes. Well, you know, actually, talagang ang tagal kong hinihintay. Kasi actually, when we first recorded Ako Na Lang, that was actually parang naging second wind ko rin to come back. Naging current yung sound. And no less than one of the grooviest, meaning, you know, yung in the groove singer, perfect singer. So I was just wondering, kaya masusundan? Buti nasundan 2 years later nung Bakit Di Ka Crush. Then after a while, natuwa ako noong 2018. Sabi niya, paggawa ng song, and ito nga yung specifications. As in, very detailed si Zia, ano yung gusto niya. So, catered to that. So, excited na ako, and then 2019, 2020, parang wala nangyayari ulit Quarantine.
Pandemic.
Pero, you know, alam ko na, you know, medyo confident ako sa kalooban ng Panginoon for everything, that He knows everything that's happening. And then finally, when I got a call, actually, 3 missed call, iba-iba. So, kinabahan na ako, baka ito yun. I think I got different from Nene, from Star, from iba-iba. Then sabi nila, si Zia mismo ang nag-present ng song at sabi niya gusto niyang gawin tong song na to. So talagang sabi ko, buti na lang hinintay ko talaga. I know, as in nick of time, talagang parang sabi ko, kung 2025 medyo matagal na, baka siguro ano na, but then alam ni Lord na ito yung perfect timing. So excited naman ako, sabi ko, hahatak ako ng mga kosa. So hinata ko si Jazz Nicolas of Itchy Worms. Specialista siya dun sa gusto ni Zia na mangyari. So, kaya yung ganyan po naging tunog. It took an entire village to really work this out. Of course, Jonathan Manalo craftfully designed the vocals. Siya po talaga. With love po yan. Kasi tagal niya talaga. Zia, puti kinaya mo, no?
Oo, it's a collaboration, di ba?
Yeah. So, perfect na minds to minds meeting. Hindi na ako guminda doon kasi alam ko it'll be wonderful. So when I got the vocal track, sabi ko, super exquisite vocals. So kailangan talaga pagigihan natin ito. And everything worked out for the best. And I'm really happy it's finally happening. So congratulations.
Sir Junji, I want to ask you din as well if okay lang. Kasi syempre po, you've been a part of Zia's journey, her musical career. So syempre, baka po meron po kayong mensahe for Zia as she embarks on this new beginning with Star Music.
Oh, man, please do not change as far as her being sweet and funny and yung groove mo talaga, Zia. Ikaw lang talaga meron yan. In fact, if I would have to say this, wala pa rin akong narinig na kumanta ng Ako Na Lang na kasing sarap ni Zia Quezon. So talagang siya lang talaga yung may ganon. Kasi po, it's more than just the singing, the attitude behind the singing, yung in the pocket singing, groove, and everything happening. Please just keep that. Don't ever try to think, second guess yourself because ang dami naming super believe. So nakita mo naman lahat nagko-comment. So of course I would want to work more songs with you, but I also want you to push for your songs. So maniwala kayo, ang galing pong songwriter ni Zia. So the world has to hear her song. So kung meron man akong in the future na may tutulong, just let me know, just holler, if you need anything. Tito Junji is here. Literally, Tito po ako.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so I just want you to just be yourself. Kasi pag ikaw yung ginagawa mo, ang ganda talaga ng lumalabas. So, seldom po yan na nangyayari. So, just keep on keeping on. And I just want you to know that kami ng Tita Ana Moore, praying for you. And supporting you, pati yung lahat ng buong angkan na team, pati ng mga Quezon, mga Padilla, at mga Perez na kasuporta sa iyo. I wish the very best and I hope this Reto Na Naman song becomes even a bigger hit than your previous releases. That's my prayer.
Thank you. Sir Junji, maraming salamat for your messages. Zia, daming messages para sa iyo, pero ikaw meron ka pa ring regalo para sa ating lahat, to everyone here that's present with us. And I know you are excited just as I am to announce that for everyone that is here today, you will all have a very special premiere of the Reto Na Naman music video. Yes, nakaka-excite talaga yun. And syempre, yung official release ng music video na to is tomorrow at 7 p.m. on YouTube. But you all will get to watch it exclusively right here, right now. And syempre, we want to remind everyone, no spoilers please, because it's gonna be releasing tomorrow evening. Pero syempre, Zia, baka meron kang message, how you want to introduce this music video for everyone to see?
We worked really hard. Everyone from Chapters and from Cornerstone, Linda and Dan and Caress, and everyone from Star, CJ, and Mariel and everybody. So parang everyone at Chapters, we worked really hard on it. Si Marky, my friend for a long time, I have very few industry friends like that, so it's really nice that he was like free, si Marky Strong, that I've known since way back. Parang he's in it also, so hopefully you enjoy my acting debut ba? Parang gano'n, oo.
Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the Reto Na Naman music video. The visuals, the story, and alongside your voice, grabe ang ganda. One more round of applause for that music video. I feel like it perfectly encapsulates the emotion of the song. At syempre, I feel like, and we're gonna manifest that this will be a great hit for you once again. Yes, can we applaud one more time for that? Grabe! Congratulations din ng music video team. Sabi mo, Chapters, di ba?
Yes, Chapters.
Ang galing ng Chapters. Ang ganda ng visuals. How was that for you? Sabi mo, it was kind of your first time acting in an MV. Parang ang natural naman ni Zia dito, di ba? Parang ang natural naman.
Oo, natural disaster. Parang yun nga, parang hindi ko siya wheelhouse. Parang hindi ko siya craft talaga. Pero parang nasanay na din ako from school na kasi parang of my parents. Parang, uy, magano ka sa play, magano ka sa musical. Ito, bigyan kita ng lead. Parang, naman. So, parang napilitan na din ako before. So, parang it's more of like, na-cringe ako sa sarili ko. Kasi parang hindi ako nagkagandahan sa sarili ko. Parang hindi ako natatawa sa sarili ko. Or like when you hear your voice, na naka-record, sino yan? Parang weird, di ba? Parang, so, just really glad everyone was very supportive sa Star and Cornerstone. And of course, the Chapters.
Yes, and we will continue supporting it alongside its release tomorrow at 7 p.m. on YouTube. At syempre, nakita nyo kanina may cocktails tayo kanina. I am sure you guys can connect the dots kung bakit meron tayong cocktails this afternoon. Thank you so much to Behind the Bar for those cocktails. Yes. Thank you so much sa inyo. Iinom din ako mamaya for those cocktails. But we now open the floor for our press to give some questions para kay Zia. We got first question here from Josephine Bonsol. Sabi niya, what songs these days move you? Do you have any new influences in your music?
I guess yung iba na din kasi yung parang platform. Ngayon may masyadong madami ng mga online platforms. So narinig mo na yung mga bagong kanta sa mga shorts, YouTube shorts, or sa mga TikTok, that kind of thing. So, yun yung parang pinakabago na parang format na experience ko yung mga panibagong songs, ganyan. Kasi dati radyo, ganyan, nandiyan pa naman, pero parang very online na din kasi ngayon yung mga ma-explore yung mga kanta, bagong kanta. So,
and with the TikTok world and social media getting even bigger, have you discovered new artists that you like to listen to now?
Personally, yun, madami namang ding mga local na I went to yung Filipino Music Awards recently and medyo na-expose ako to. Of course, si Sir Eli Buendia was there. He has new stuff. Camp of Joe was there. You know, there's lots of like Yonela, you know, like lots of nice music. Diwata, ganyan, mga composing their own stuff na din na parang, and regional, parang representing their like regions, their own like parang regional mga culture nila. So, ayun. I guess it's also easier kasi now to hear mga sobrang layo na culture na of music. You know, you can find Palestinian music. I'm getting into that for a while. Or like mga rap ngayon, more beats. Ganyan yung mga ganyan. That's more of like a local but parang kind of, you know, mix of our cultures. Culture pot.
And with the OPM industry ngayon, we start to see more and more revivals and people doing more and more covers of songs from before. Pero ikaw, if you were to choose a song that you'd like to cover, what song would that be? Do you have anything on the top of your head?
Personally, wala naman. I just try to be very open to suggestions like that. Ganyan. So, recently I've been getting recommendations na parang to cover mga yung Olivia Dean
bagay.
song. So it's like, okay, parang I don't know, diba? Just like, you know, diba, ganyan, see what I can do, ganyan.
Ayan. And with our next question, maraming salamat, Miss Josephine Bonsol. And we have Miss Jacqueline Megan Ortega from Soundcheck Manila. Ayan. Sabi niya, what made you decide that now is the right time to sign again and release new music? What do you hope listeners feel when they hear this new track for the first time? And what would your message be to all the fans?
Yun nga, I was gone for a while and I wish there was like some kind of a juicy scandal, like reason to like explain why it's really boring. I just got like busy with life, diba? So, yun, and there's a lot been going on in our country for like the past 10, before pa, diba? But the past 10 years, right, between the pandemic and all the political tensions going on. So parang it was really like, when would be the right, naghahanap lang din ako ng time, the right time, and really it's like, even especially now, it's like there's no right time. There's just to go do it, you know, this is what we do, we try to bring joy to people, and as much as there's more serious matters and we should pay attention to those things, it's libagan lang talaga siya, it's entertainment, you know, it's to give you some sense of relief from the kahit 3 minutes man lang na parang hindi mo pinag-isipan yung mga problema mo or something, you know, and then you can go right back to paying attention to the things you should be paying attention in life. You know, it's a quick 3-minute song, and hopefully it just gives people some joy or makarelate sila, ganun, if that's something they can relate to.
That is right. And Jacqueline also asked, since your last project, how have your experiences in your life changed the way you interpret songs right now?
Well, I guess yung last project ko personally, kasi away from the mainstream, nagbanda din ako with my band from college, Extrapolation. So it's not parang featuring Zia or something like that. So parang it was very, mas nagigig kami ganyan, or like mga weddings, and it was really kind of like yung jazz na, not just yung parang mga standards na popular na standards. So it was really like parang trial by fire na learning of parang, to really like nagbubuhat kami ng mga gamit namin, wala kaming PR, wala kaming ganyan. So it was a nice, parang mas na-appreciate ko na now yung from top to bottom what it takes for someone in the mainstream, like everybody from the lights to the prompter to the band to the stage to the flowers to everybody. So nung kami lang nung band, na-appreciate ko na din ngayon na kami lang nag-outfit, nag-style, may stylist, may makeup, ganun. So just like much more deeply appreciative na din now of all the little things.
Yeah, thank you so much for Miss Jacqueline. Ito naman from Miss Raziel San Juan from Pulp Magazine. Sabi niya, how does your comeback single, Reto na naman, reflect your creative growth as a musical artist?
I don't know, I guess for me there's a kind of going back to kasi parang yung banda, collaborative siya in a way na may bassist, tapos may magsusulat may idea with the music, and then ako mas parang lyricist ako, pero parang mas English yung nasusulat ko with them. And now it's collaborative in a way that's very mainstream. You know, it really is like a team effort na between Sir Jonathan and Sir Junji and everybody involved, si Jazz Nicolas and everybody, si PV from Big Baby Studios. So I don't know, I guess there's a way I'm kind of going back, but in a way that's parang nagbago na din kasi yung music industry. It's much more open now to yung mga ideas mo, it's less formulaic.
Yes, that's right.
In a lot of ways. So I think it's also yung growth ba ng industry is parang nice for me to tap into again, rediscover.
And as we're talking about the growth of our music industry, and you're starting your new journey here with Star Music, do you have any personal or professional goals that you hope to achieve with Star Music? Syempre?
Yeah, both personally and professionally. Parang I always love working with Sir Junji, and of course I've always wanted to work with Sir Jonathan Manalo, like personally, just because like you hear good things. My mom worked with him, and so it's nice to finally, parang legend na siya, icon na siya. So parang you really want to explore yung creative side mo. You want to learn then from other people who know more than you, better than you. So that was very exciting.
What's one thing that you learned from Sir John while in the studio with him recording this song?
I guess it's more of like yung way of being. Yeah, it's hard to pinpoint kasi it's not like ito lesson number 1, ganyan, chalkboard or what. It's really more of like how his mind works. Parang it's always like working, and he always has like yung energy din ba niya. He always like has like gives his like 100% like energy to something. Which parang, right? Like parang inspire lang din. It's nice to meet somebody na parang you can do it all. Parang gano'n, kaya pala, it's possible, parang gano'n. So, ayun, yeah, I guess.
Ayan. We got a question from Lance Martinez of Metro.style. Sabi niya, as this contract signing officially marks your return to the industry, did you receive any message or advice from Miss Sabadilla or kay Karil?
Yeah, of course, but yun din kasi it's so everyday to us. It's like very talking shop. Alam mo yun, parang it's very normal to talk about. So as in, literally from yung mga recommend nila na stylist or mga glam or just like what to do about things, paano na bago na yung landscape of how to do things or, you know, but actually my sister Kay was the one who was like, oh, you should look into Cornerstone for you. Parang bagay kayo ganyan. Or like, my mom recommended Star. You know, so it's really because I was out of the loop. Parang hirap din namang to just walk in out of nowhere. Dito ko ganyan. Diba? Parang hindi ko din naman alam. So it's also like, very specifically yung mga ganun.
What were the reactions when they heard Reto na naman for the first time?
I don't know. I don't really share much din kasi sa
okay.
thread. I don't know. We'll see. Parang, ito siya. Parang, nangyayari ako, pati with my family, mahiyaan akong Chinese Palacio of Manila, di ba? Parang, okay, sorry.
Well, with that, we like to ask you din kasi syempre na-mention mo yung the growing landscape of not only the music industry but social media itself and how you can promote yourself. So I'm sure you've been seeing online your song Ako Na Lang has been resurfacing on TikTok. People have been using it as a sound.
Talaga?
Yes, totoo yan. They've been using it continuously. So what is your reaction hearing that and seeing the impact that you and your voice have made with many generations?
I don't know, yeah, I met kasi recently yung Yes My Love, they're like a P-pop group na parang they covered then Ako Na Lang, ganyan, and they were telling me na posisan kasi boy band sila, so may posisan, I was curious, so parang may posisan kayo na NSYNC, ganyan, na parang di ba kayo, ganyan, so it's really nice to see people kind of make it their own then, you know what I mean, which is kind of, yun din, kasi it's for like maybe like a younger crowd. I'm like in my 30s now, 30 more now, and so parang it's nice to see that there's something timeless about the words that Sir Junji wrote in his music. So parang nakaka-touch din naman.
Siyempre, timeless, masasabi din natin, timeless din yung boses mo, kaya tumatawid sa mga iba't ibang generations. Yeah. Siyempre, we got a question din from Christian Melanie Lee from Manila Concert Junkies. Sabi niya, with the new chapter in your music career, do you have any plans for 2026?
Not specifically, yeah, just like I'm still starting to get to know everybody at Star and how everything works, and of course Cornerstone and the industry like in general, because I was away for so long.
That's
and
right.
I don't know all of the things anymore, so parang just baby steps, ayun. So it's I guess the plan for 2026 is just to generally start, parang, because for a while parang I didn't think I would get here even. So, ayun, yeah, just no plans, but just very open want to be open to everything now. Kasi I'm sure dami nang nagbago, dami ng bagong movers and shakers, and you know, just taking it all in.
Well, whatever happens in 2026, we are so excited. We are so excited for that. And simply, we got a question from Chris Ramos from One Music PH. Sir Chris, ayan, sabi niya, how did you overcome the psychological hurdles and pressures that came with being in the music business?
I guess it depends din kasi how one might define like psychological hurdles. Like personally, I went to therapy. Like I don't know if we're like open about talking about things like that yet, like as a culture. Like I think we should try to like speak about it without any stigma. You know, like when I was really in tough times, like it really helped because yung mga friends mo, mga kakilala mo, they can only help so much. There are certain things that like maybe a professional is better off handling for you, you know. So, ayun, and just like, yeah, just really tapping into family and friends. And what's important, yung magre-re-evaluate ka talaga ng values mo in this kind of setting. And it feels bigger than you. Ganun, parang fame and celebrity and things like that. And, ayun, just like, people remind you who you are. People who care about you remind. When you're parang, sino ba ako? Ano bang gagawin ko? Ganyan. So, you know, I was thankfully reminded by people in my life kung sino man ako.
And speaking about who you are, Zia, syempre, Sir Chris also wants to ask, because you came out with your music at a time when it was still considered fairly new in the mainstream consciousness. So, syempre, what do you make of the surge of music that seems to come out after?
I mean, I'm very excited. Yun nga kasi dati mas formulaic. Yung parang yung mga expectation, yung mga ito mabenta, dun tayo or something. But now it's like people are kind of given more liberties to explore yung artistry nila, ganyan. Mas siniseryoso na yung mga artistry ng tao in a way na dati parang afterthought siya eh. Parang, ikaw artist, yun yung brand artist ka, parang gano'n. Whereas now, it's really taken...
Parang the artist comes first.
Oo, parang mas siniseryoso na siya like in a general sense. And it's nice lang din to see that a lot of like younger people are being taken seriously. A lot of people na baka hindi ganun ka-popular yung genre nila, siniseryoso na din. It's much more inclusive. And then now, maybe in the last 10 years din, parang as a people, mas inclusive na din tayo. Parang yung kultura natin. So that's always very nice to see.
Do you have anything that you'd like to explore in the music industry? Like sounds, certain sounds? Or you're open to anything?
Yeah, I'm pretty open to stuff. Yun nga kasi yung naging problema ko for writing mga originals. Kasi I don't have parang sound. Parang I like to collab with people or like kunwari, Beyonce country album, parang, matry ko nga something, country album, tapos may maririnig akong parang electronic na something, tapos I'll try sa GarageBand na, parang ba tong mga, settings na, fiddle with that, and so, it's hard for me, wala akong parang a concept album or something like that. I just kind of go with the flow, so it's nice to hopefully be around people who know how to help me parang channel that constructively instead of just parang puro experiment lang na,
Well, with whatever it is that you want to explore, we are so excited for all of that. But we want to get your thoughts, Din. Because syempre, this moment is not just special because of your launch and the contract signing, but we're also having it here in the Dolphy Theater. So how is it for you? But yes, round of applause for that.
Yeah, it's very, yun nga, full circle. Like Sir Jonathan said, madami mga full circle moments na I get to in this part of my journey. Not meaning to, parang ganito, it just so happens that this was the most, parang logical place to have it, like logistically. So parang, it's also kind of bittersweet kasi there's a sense of like finality because we're moving into a new chapter of like this physical space won't be here, for much longer. So it's nice that we got to do this here while it's here. But I think my dad would feel like the stuff he taught us that's gonna last. Hindi nila magigiba yun. Yung asal na naturo niya sa atin. Yun yung baon niya, di ba? That's what he was... Yun yung tawag niya doon when he makes a movie. Pag gumawa siya ng movie or may ginawa siyang project, kailangan bigyan mo sila ng baon, right? Tatay na tatay, di ba? Bigyan mo sila ng baon, yung audience, right? They have to go home with something, like a lesson or something like that. So, even though this place might not be here for much longer, we always have him. We'll always have the stuff he imparted, the wisdom niya.
I love that. A round of applause for that. Thank you so much for those words. And syempre, before we end this Q&A, baka may message ka for all of the fans that awaited this special comeback of yours and what they can expect?
Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the delay. Ito na, miss you, kamusta naman kayo, sana okay naman kayo, safe kayo.
Parang FaceTime lang.
Oo, parang friends, diba? Yun nga, because I love interacting lang din with my fans. Of course, now medyo mahirap na din.
That's right.
Yung stranger danger of things, diba? Medyo na din. But yeah, I really do like to interact with my fans on like a personal note like that. Maybe that's why parang ang hirap to address in like a general, parang basta ka, diba? Okay na, text mo ko diba? Parang something, So yeah, just hope you're as excited as me, ganyan. And See you soon. More to come. God bless. All the best.
Parang nag-end na yung FaceTime ko.
Parang hirap pag-goodbye. Diba ang haba ng goodbye? Tapos doon din kayo papunta same direction.
That is right. Everybody, Zia Quezon. And if there are no more questions from the press, that wraps up our Q&A with our friends from the media. Maraming salamat for all of your questions. But Zia, please stand in the middle here for a quick photo op with for our friends of media.
Gusto ba?